When it comes to that one day you're writing your personal statement for your medical school, you will realize that what made you choose this path is a combination of existing relationships or connections that you have built with people along the way. Hello YouTube friends! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lena. I'm a first-year medical student in the United States. In this video, I'll be talking about what I wish I knew as a pre-med during the time before I entered medical school. These are some of the things I wish someone had told me earlier, so I really hope you find them helpful. And if you do, please click that like button down below. Much appreciated. Without further ado, let's begin. Build your own self-care toolkit. I can't emphasize self-care enough, and I think this is what I was lacking significantly as I was a pre-med. It's too common to have that feeling of self-doubt, feeling that you are not enough, feeling that you are dumber than people around you. Honestly, everybody has experienced this before. Think about the smartest person you know in your life, and I guarantee you that they have felt the same way numerous times despite looking all put together. During my pre-med career, instead of crying in my bed alone after I received a very bad grade on a certain test, or if I didn't meet my own expectations in a certain way, I wish I could have practiced more self-care, could have journaled, wrote down all my feelings, and most importantly, I wished I seeked out a therapist during those stressful times, or therapists that I see consistently, that I could just talk about life and school every so often, every 2 or 3 weeks. This is what I've started doing in medical school, and I honestly wish I have started sooner in college, because even though we feel like we got a control of our lives, we're just like so busy and goal-oriented that we don't have time for therapy. It feels very nice to just find a counselor that you like and talk to them on a consistent basis. This person is not a part of your life, but they are such good listeners to just listen to you, help you analyze problems and reflect it towards you, and help you process some of the thoughts and feelings that you have. So as a self-care practice, I could have started seeing a therapist or counselor sooner, and I think most college programs offer free counseling to students. And also, because of that pre-med checklist, you need to do all of these certain tasks. You might always feel that you are making sacrifices towards your personal life, towards your social life, and I feel like all pre-meds, and even now as a medical student, I still have this feeling every so often. What I wish I've done, and I'm still trying to do, is that like purposefully make time for your hobbies, for that social gathering with your friends. And once you've done it, once you've made time for that one hobby you really love, or you like just grabbed a meal with a friend and caught up with them, after that experience, rather than telling yourself, oh, I could have read one more chapter in the textbook, change that self-talk into compliment. Reward yourself for taking the time off of studying. Changing that self-talk component is so crucial, because it completely changes your perspective towards the things that you do. And lastly, you are not what you accomplish. You've probably been a high achiever throughout your entire life, or in many aspects of your life, but never let these accomplishments define you as a person. You are not your grades, you are not that leadership position in the organization. These are not things that define you as a person. Your successes and your failures, they don't characterize you. Yes, it is certainly rewarding to publish your research as a first author or get that service award as the president of that service organization, but what makes the journey or your career most meaningful is really that resilience you have built up while writing that research paper, or that relationship you built with your research mentor during that time period. Also, the people that you have impacted and your role in their life stories as you have continuously volunteered at that organization for these people. Similarly, this applies to the reason that you go to medicine. If you are in it for the money, status, fame, you could honestly go into tech like computer science or finance, and you will earn that way sooner and probably much more than if you go into a career in medicine. When it comes to that one day you're writing your personal statement for your medical school or for that residency program, they ask you to talk about why medicine, you will realize that what made you choose this path is a combination of existing relationships or connections that you have built with people along the way, whether they are your patient, your mentor, your family, or your friends. At the end, your accomplishments, sadly to say, could simply be duplicated by another pre-med person. That research publication or that service reward that you earn, it could be duplicated by another pre-med. However, the role in your family, friends, your patients, and other people that you meet, the impact that you have made in other people's life could never be replaced. No matter what path you end up taking, or if you don't end up in medical school or being a future physician at all, what makes life meaningful is really the growth and the relationships you have established with people around you. Your values and these connections make life meaningful. Even nowadays, when I get caught up in all of the academic related tasks, the busyness of medical school, I still have to constantly remind myself that I am human, and what makes me human is the connections, is the community I built with my classmates, the relationships I build with faculty members, the potential impact I could have on the patient's life instead of passing this class, instead of getting that research published. It's very hard to constantly practice, but always try your best. Continue to remind yourself to do so, that you are enough. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you really enjoy the content. Please hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video. Please check out my other videos about medical school, about being pre-med, applying to medical school, all on my channel, and subscribe to my channel for more content as such. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.